Good morning everyone, today we're looking at another Seiko 5 Sport watch review. On my black grape variant of this model, I just unboxed it from the watch box, but today we're actually going to unbox this is take one, so we're going to unbox it straight from the outside cover style box. So as you can see from this outside cover, it's just a simple black cardboard cover that covers the actual whole contents of the box and stuff like that. Seiko has that habit of putting the manuals and stuff like that outside of the main watch box, so that's why I'm going to unbox it like this today. There you go, just got that sign on the top there, so sign of an automatic movement. Simple little discount code. Let's roll this stuff out. Yeah. A simple, well-defined sectioned box like this, because as you can see from this, they put their manual and guarantee and stuff like that on the outside of the main watch box, which is this bit. It completely fell out in my other video. And close that down. That way we can have a look at the actual box. If you have any sort of other questions about the watch, guys, I'm happy to sort of answer any. Yeah, that's what I'm doing it for. So here we go, guys. This is the main camouflage style Seiko box. Simple lift off lid. Revealing inside, a nice soft cushion for the watch to be held on. So here we go, guys. This is the Seiko 5 Sport SKX Skeleton Sea Green Edition. A 42mm case diameter with a 13mm case thickness. Watch retails at £230 and weighs just under 170 grams and uses a 4R36 with a 41-hour power reserve. So the specs of this are pretty much better than the black grape GMT version of this watch, which I've done a review of on my channel. That it has a better power reserve, cheap, it's half the price as well. In my mind, I think it just looks better with how the glass is catching it. Speaking of the glass, we've got Hardlex glass go at the top of the face. So looking at the dial here, we've got a full skeleton view of that date dial in the back there. As you can see, just in that navy blue, you can see these little months, and well, not months, but you can see the days and the actual date dial of that skeleton style movement rotating around the inside of the face. Style of this watch, it obviously follows a very similar style as the Accurist perpetual Rolex Accurist. So in terms of the increment style, it's fully luminous as well. Omega style arrowhead, well, not from Omega, but that sort of arrowhead style with fully luminous hands and blip part to the end of the second hand as well. Nice orange date dial, just to add not date dial, orange second hand, just to add a bit more of a touch to the watch. The hands use a Lumi Bright hand, so a bit more of an older style loom. Do shine up quite brightly, as you can see from that there. Not the greatest sort of conditions to show the light, but at least you can see it. And we've got a third filled bezel as well to match the face of the watch. As you can see here, you've got that blue tint on the first third, and then 2/3 after, you've got the black style jet black finish. The watch is waterproof to 10 bars, and the 5 Sport name originally came from the 5 features that they wanted on these watches. So the 5 features being a automatic movement with a day-date, water resistant, recessed crown, and just a generically good case. That's the 5 things they usually try to go for. Speaking of the case is a full stainless steel mirror finish on the outside. No sort of extra markings like you might get with, say, an Invicta watch. Let's have the crown movement. The crown's got a matte finish to it. It's got a very nice strong movement out to the first position, and you can see a nice date dial just turning around in that dial there. Let's do the second one. A nice date dial movement as well. A very nice strong resistance to the crown, not flimsy at all, and a very strong pushing down mechanism as well, and a decent winder. So overall, it's a very, very nice watch, especially for that £230 price point. So the strap is a 22mm inspired by the Oyster perpetual style straps, but instead of having screws on the side, we're using pins on this one, becoming more of a sort of common thing, using pins on Oyster straps. Come around the back plate, we've got a filled-in Seiko style back plate. Just a little bit more information about the watch on the back there as well. Might be able to see that here. Coming down to the strap, we've got a double fold-over deployment style push-button system for the buckle, with a safety buckle on top. Plenty of room for adjustment for the inside of the strap on the actual buckle itself. So there we go guys, that's the Seiko 5 Sport SKX skeleton.